and welcome to BizWatch News in 5 minutes, where we bring you Nigeria's latest business and economic news stories. My name is Oluwatoyin Akonde, and here are the top news stories as the week winds down. The headlines. Federal government introduces artificial intelligence, journalism and programming in new secondary school curriculum. Tinubu hails non-oil growth as Nigeria surpasses 2025 revenue targets. CBN approves Union Bank Titan Trust merger. Nigeria's external reserves climbed by $1.91 billion in August, highest since 2021. United Nations suspends air service in Nigeria over poor funding. And now, the news in details. The federal government has unveiled a restructured national curriculum for secondary schools, introducing innovative subjects such as artificial intelligence, programming, fact-checking, and journalism as part of efforts to modernize Nigeria's education system. The new framework is designed to streamline the learning experience, reduce subject overload, encourage practical skill acquisition, and bring Nigerian education closer to global standards. The updated curriculum is the product of extensive collaboration involving the Nigerian Education Research and Development Council, NARDC, WAEC, NECO, NAPTEB, and the National Board for Technical Education, alongside other stakeholders in the education sector. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has revealed that Nigeria has met and surpassed its 2025 revenue targets earlier than expected, attributing the achievement to robust growth in the non-oil sector. Speaking at the Presidential Villa during a meeting with founding members of the defunct Congress for Progressive Change (CPC) and the Buhari organization, Tinubu stated, "Nigeria is not borrowing. We have achieved our revenue targets for the year as of August."
No, those who may not know will not know. Today I'm standing before you, I can brag that Nigeria is not borrowing, it's dying from local bank. The revenue, we have met our target of revenue for the whole year. We met it in August. I've reviewed this morning. Non-oil. If non-oil revenue is going well, then we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing.
The president pointed out that non-oil earnings accounted for the bulk of the revenue, underscoring the importance of diversifying the economy away from oil dependence. He also highlighted improvements in the exchange rate, which has appreciated from 1,900 naira per dollar at the time he took office to 1,450 naira per dollar presently. According to Tinubu, Nigeria's economy is now stable and predictable, with businesses no longer requiring political connections to access foreign exchange or facilitate imports. The Central Bank of Nigeria has granted final approval to the merger between Union Bank of Nigeria PLC and Titan Trust Bank Limited. This transaction consolidates both institutions under the Union Bank brand. In a statement, Union Bank confirmed that the integration marks the completion of a process that began in 2021 with the signing of a share sale agreement. The development formally positions the 108-year-old lender as a stronger player in Nigeria's financial services industry. Under the terms of the merger, Titan Trust Bank's operations and assets have been fully absorbed into Union Bank, with the latter continuing to operate as the surviving entity. Titan Trust Bank will no longer exist as a standalone institution. Nigeria's foreign reserves surged by $1.91 billion in August, closing the month at $41.27 billion as of August 29, according to figures released by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The reserves, which opened the month at $39.36 billion, have now reached their highest level since 2021, buoyed by successive inflows despite uncertainties in the global commodities markets. Analysts link the reserve's growth to robust capital inflows and CBN's recent FX strategies aimed at stabilizing the naira. And on the global scene,
the United Nations Humanitarian Air Service (UNHAS) has altered its fixed-wing operations in Nigeria due to a severe lack of funding, raising concerns about aid delivery to conflict-hit communities in the Northeast. United Nations spokesperson Stéphane Dujarric confirmed the development during a press briefing at the United Nations headquarters in New York, noting that the service operated by the World Food Programme ended last week after 9 years of operations. The World Food Programme warned in July that dwindling resources could force it to suspend food and nutrition assistance for 1.3 million people in the Northeast. WFP's Regional Director for West and Central Africa, Margot van der Velden, said the agency urgently requires $130 million to sustain emergency operations for the next 6 months.
And that's all we have for the week on BizWatch News in 5 minutes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on Nigeria's latest business and economic news stories. My name is Oluwatoyin Akonde, and I'll see you next week.